There are moments in life that don't feel like moments at all. They feel like tiny glitches in the brain, little sparks that fire before logic wakes up and goes, "Wait, what are you doing?" This was one of those moments. I was scrolling, half awake, half alive, doing that lazy morning drift where your thumb moves but your mind doesn't. And then I saw it, a video of a guy who keeps a pet octopus in his living room. Not in a tank, not tucked away in a corner, just there, like a roommate who pays rent in suction cups. And for a split second, a real, honest, unfiltered split second, I thought, yeah, I could do that. Not as a joke, not sarcastically, not even aspirationally. Just that weird human impulse where your brain volunteers you for something outrageous before checking whether you're remotely qualified. But then reality tapped me on the shoulder. Because the truth is, I can barely keep a plant alive. I forget to water it. I forget it exists. I forget that it depends on me in the most basic, kindergarten level way. And then one day I look over and see a wilted leaf hanging off the pot, like it's whispering, "Why have you forsaken me?" So no, I cannot handle an octopus, not even close. But that moment stuck with me, not because of the octopus, but because of what my brain did. It jumped straight to the big idea, the dramatic idea, the cinematic idea, before checking whether I had the foundation to support it. And that's when it hit me. We do this everywhere. We dream in octopuses. We plan in octopuses. We fantasize in octopuses. We imagine the impressive thing, the advanced thing, the wow thing, long before we've mastered the boring, unsexy basics that make the impressive thing possible. It's not stupidity. It's not laziness. It's not delusion. It's human nature. Our minds are wired to leap, to imagine, to skip ahead to the part where everything is already working. And honestly, there's something beautiful about that. But there's also something dangerous. Because in business, and especially in money, the gap between the fantasy and the foundation is where most people get stuck. They want the octopus. They don't want the tank maintenance, the water chemistry, the feeding schedule, the escape-proof lid, the constant monitoring, the emotional responsibility of caring for a creature that is basically a genius with tentacles. They want the outcome, not the infrastructure. And I get it. I've done it too. I've wanted to scale before I'd even built, automate before I'd even organized, earn while I sleep before I'd earned while awake. It's not that the big ideas are wrong. It's that big ideas only work when the basics are solid. Otherwise, it's just an octopus in the living room. Cool in theory, impractical in practice. And here's the part that actually matters. Most people don't fail because their dreams are too big. They fail because their foundations are too small. We underestimate the power of simple, boring, reliable things. Consistency, follow-through, systems, habits, the unglamorous stuff, the stuff no one posts about, the stuff no one celebrates, the stuff that doesn't get likes or applause or dopamine hits. But that's the stuff that makes everything else possible. Think about it. You don't build a skyscraper by starting with the penthouse. You don't run a marathon by buying the shoes. You don't write a book by designing the cover. And you definitely don't keep a pet octopus by being someone who forgets to water a plant. But here's the twist, and it's the part I didn't expect. That moment didn't make me feel bad about myself. It didn't make me feel unprepared or behind. It made me laugh. Because it reminded me that ambition isn't the enemy. Imagination isn't the enemy. Dreaming big isn't the enemy. The enemy is skipping the part where you build the capacity to hold the thing you want. And that's where most people get stuck financially. They think wanting something big means they're supposed to be ready for it right now. They think the gap between where they are and where they want to be is a sign of inadequacy. But it's not. It's a sign of direction. The gap is the work. The gap is the training. The gap is the preparation. The gap is the part that makes you capable. And the funny thing is, once you build the foundation, the big idea stops feeling big. It stops feeling impossible. It stops feeling like a leap. It becomes the next logical step. That's the part no one tells you. Success rarely feels like a dramatic transformation. Most of the time, it feels like, oh, yeah, I'm ready for this now. So that's why the octopus moment mattered. It wasn't about the octopus. It was about the reminder that my brain will always try to skip ahead, and it's my job to gently pull it back and say, let's build the basics first. Not as punishment, not as limitation, but as preparation. Because the truth is, you can have the octopus. You can have the business. You can have the dream. You can have the life your imagination jumps to, but only if you build the capacity to hold it. So let me ask you, what's the octopus in your life right now? What's the thing your mind jumps to before checking whether the foundation is there? Because that's usually where the real story begins. And if you're watching this because you feel stuck financially, this is probably why. You're dreaming in octopuses, but you haven't built the tank yet. And that's not a flaw, it's a signal. If you want help building the foundation, the simple, steady, beginner-friendly structure that actually moves you forward, I put together a free roadmap that shows you exactly how to do that. It's called EPM, and it's designed to help you build the basics that make financial progress feel possible and predictable. Click the link in the description. Start building the capacity to hold the life you're reaching for.